Okay, guys, so we are going to analyze USDJPY. It was requested in the comment section, and after we will do Euro USD. So when we look at Euro USDJPY at the moment on the 4-hour time frame, we can see that we had a strong expansion to the downside, and we can see we have a pivot point about to be broken. So the two ways we can identify where it's going to turn around. So we can use the Fibonacci expansion by tracing from this high to this low, and it tells us we should look to sell right here. So that's the first way we can do it. The second way is by understanding. So that would be somewhere here, and then stop loss should be around like this, because this is pretty precise like this in general. If they break this pivot point, they should stop around here. If they come back here, so there are multiple ways to look at this, right? Because sometimes, so if they expand like this and the market fails to break lower aggressively of the 100 level, then they might return and continue higher. Okay, so two solutions here. So you have either this move or you will have this move. Okay, so two solutions. Okay, now based on this expansion to the downside, this broken structure, we have a range, right? So now we have to just draw fib from this level to this level. That means price needs to come at least at 50% here to be in a discount level, right? So again, it's confirming our Fibonacci expansion that there is interest in this area. So I would advise to take either a long trade up to here or wait for a short trade opportunity to trade back here or here. Obviously, we can see that this is the forward time frame, so the market can play around a lot of time here before they actually go down. So your best play would be to either take a sell trade here to here and see if the market wants to provide more. Let's go on the lower time frame and see if there is anything else we can observe. On the lower time frame, we have a gap to be filled here. There's this, all this. So yeah, it's very potentially this area here of interest. So I would say look for sell opportunity around this price. And then first TP target should be around here. Obviously your stop loss is going to be a little bit smaller than this, because if you use the fib expansion understanding correctly, then that would be your high, your pivot point, and that will be the last low before they break that high. So therefore, this is quite precise a lot of the time. So therefore, all you have to do now is to look to enter here, and stop loss could be around here. And that would nice. That's nice right here, right? Okay, so that's potentially another 3-hour trade. Is USDJPY, so maybe the stop loss can even be smaller, maybe 15 pips. That could be a 5-hour trade at least. Okay, and if you want to take this long, then you'd have to use the lower time frame. So based on the lower time frame, if we want to get this long, then we have the first range here that was created. So we had range, pullback, range. Okay, so that's here. So therefore, we had our first pullback here, 50% of the range. The market is here now. So then that becomes our new low right here. And then we just have to wait to see how they're going to break out, because we don't know yet, right? The market is closed, but wherever they go, then you expand. And then if they stop, let's say somewhere here, then you have to wait for them to retrace here, and then to take your buy trades in this area, right? They could, so we don't know yet, but anyway, I gave you the analysis on UJ, but I would say it's best to wait for the sell opportunity, because it's not many pips from here to here. It's about 90 pips, and this is probably going to move better during the US session. So yeah, something to observe. And also, you have this area here of interest. So yeah, they already took some liquidity, so you could actually have, again, we don't know how it's going to open, so I really cannot assess this, so that's fine. But I mean, long term, I could see the price rejecting this area here, which is 155.78, and there is your potential trade setup for both direction. And like I said, if they respect the 100 level and they fail to break aggressively and go lower, then it's very likely that their intention is to revisit this area and potentially go higher. So yeah, okay, so hopefully that helps. Thanks for watching. Drop a like, comment, and yeah, now we will do Euro USD.